What's up? Back kicking it with Momo. Hey you guys, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. If you are new to the channel, I thank you so much for tuning in and checking me out. If you are not new to the channel, honey, y'all already know what time it is. Definitely gang over here. So today, baby, y'all see the title of the video. So I really wanted to do this video because this is very sad. So it looks like 6 or 7 days ago, Miss USA Cheslie Kryst, Miss USA of 2019, she did actually, she committed suicide. I wasn't like, I've seen her on TV because she was so beautiful. I've seen her on TV, I've seen her Twitter, and she had a few TikToks that I ran into too, that I thought was really cute and very interesting. As far as I know, before I actually had did the research for this video, as far as I know, her mother was African American and her father was Caucasian. So I mean, she was a mixed breed. She was very cute though, very cute. She had this really pretty hair. She spoke very eloquently. She was very educated. Also, she was Miss America, but she was also a lawyer at one point in time too. It looks like she decided to get out of practicing law because of her own personal reasons. Most of her TikToks actually stemmed around the things that she went through while practicing law as a black female. So it was really interesting just to follow her walk. It's a few people that I that are like models, and you know, they experience different things when in the industry as black women. So you know, and on top of the fact, in the black community she experienced things as well because she was mixed breed. So you know, in our communities we have our own hate against each other for whatever reason. So anyways, I decided to do this video in remembrance of her. I was like really saddened by what happened, because what really was so interesting is that she held like a straight face for everybody. Like, her mom said that she was a functioning depressant. Like, I don't even know what that means. I mean, I'm gonna assume if we just break it down. Like, I've never heard that before, but if we were to break it down, I guess that would be someone who's depressed, but they're functioning, right? So they're still able to continue life, but they are depressed. Like, okay. I'm not understanding that, but okay. So yeah, like, that's a little weird to me. I don't know. I seen Gail Rivers, she, you know, she spoke on it and she actually almost started crying because she was trying to figure out, like, you know, how do you help somebody who does not ask for help or doesn't appear that they need help? Like, and I think this was a valid question. This is really why I did this video, because I think as women, especially black women, like all women in general, but especially black women and black men in our communities, like, we are so conditioned to just suck stuff up. Like, okay, you're going through it, just get through it, suck it up, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just be done with it. Like, so I'm like, dang, like, so nobody knew that she was depressed. Like, she didn't tell anybody. And this is like a prime example of, you know, us needing to reach for help, man. Like, the easy way out is to just say forget it, you know what I'm saying? And God rest her soul. We don't really know internally what she was going through. And I'm gonna be totally real. Like, I've experienced depression as well. Depression is like a real thing though. Like, people don't acknowledge it. Like, I mean, how can I say this? Like, we don't acknowledge that you're depressed. Like, in black communities, it's not, and I always say this on my channel, like, you know, we weren't taught and we weren't conditioned to go to therapy, to go talk to somebody. A lot of times, like, we just don't tell nobody. You just internalize it and you blow up on somebody, or you end up being depressed and you just never seek help. But then all your relationships with people become toxic because you never received help, you know? So I feel like when you help you, you keep everybody else around you okay too, because it's not just about you. Like, that's what I've learned in my journey. Like, my mental health helps me, but it helps me be a good mom, so it affects my son. It helps me be a good sister, so it affects my sister. It helps me be a good friend. Like, so I have to stay mentally okay, like, period. Like, I have to. So I don't know, but I feel her. Like, what really touched me was because I was one of those people before, like, that would internalize stuff and not say nothing. One of the hardest obstacles in my life is when I got raped. I got raped in Texas, and I didn't tell nobody. Just a couple people knew, but I internalized it. Like, I didn't tell nobody. I didn't talk about it, but it was like eating me up. Like, literally, it was eating me alive is how I felt. Like, I was having like toxic relationships. I was making the wrong decisions. I wasn't able to hold down healthy relationships. It was just becoming extremely toxic. So I had to talk about it. When I started going to counseling and actually releasing it and talking to someone about it, it helps. I know that sounds so cliche because that's what people say all the time. Like, you got to talk about it. That's how you get it out. But I suggest you talk to somebody that doesn't know you. Like, what helped me personally was talking to somebody that absolutely had no bias of me. They didn't know nothing about my life. So you couldn't make a presumption, or you couldn't figure out who I was without listening to who I was. You know what I'm saying? And taking notes and figuring it out. So me actually talking to somebody who didn't know me helped me out a lot. Like, it helped me realize the things that I needed to work on, where I was actually not being able to function. Like, you know, we tend to run into, like, at least I'm gonna speak for me. Like, I was running into this brick wall. Like, I kept running into the same thing. So, at least for me, like, I was, girl, what is going on? Shh. Anyway, so at least for me, like I was saying, the same reoccurring issues that were affecting my life. So, I don't know, it was just like a wake-up call for me anyway. Like, I can only speak for me, but it was like a wake-up call. And I was like, okay, I need to fix something. So maybe I need to try to work on myself. I think people always holler self-love, self-love. Like, if you are not, self-love is really loving yourself. Like, getting counseling, going to therapy, getting spiritually grounded, and becoming a better you. So you're not, it's not self-love if you're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just feel like this was hella sad. This was hella sad, especially when people don't know what somebody's going through. Like, you know, like when I start telling my friends and stuff like about me being raped, they were like, you know, we didn't even know. Like, they had no clue. Like, because I was I was saving face. Like, first of all, I felt like it was my fault. I felt like if I told any of my friends, like, they were going to make me feel like some type of way. And I was feeling some type of way because of what happened to me. Yeah, it's a lot of things. Like, counseling really transforms your mind. Like, transformation of the mind is not just a spiritual thing. It is definitely something that you need to take care of. Like, transforming the way you think. Like, you know, channeling your thoughts. I've always say, like, you are what you focus on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think transforming the way you process stuff and how it affects your life is what you will learn in counseling. So we are going to go through life. Like, unfortunately, life is going to hit everybody. And you're going to have ups, downs, highs, lows, period. But learning how to channel that and learning how to deal with that is what you will learn in counseling. So my heart goes out to her family. My heart goes out to everybody that has had an encounter with her. Everybody she went to school with. My heart definitely goes out to them because everybody is definitely affected by this situation. I seen a lot of videos and I was just crying. I went back and watched a couple of her TikToks. I seen a video where she was going through her old pictures. Looks like her and her mom were very, very close. I mean, no parent wants to bury their child. Like, this is sad. And then she did leave everything to her mom. So she wrote a letter. So that's even the worst part, is that, you know, we're never going to know what's on the letter. You feel me? But I know her mom is probably, like, sick. Like, because we think we know our kids. But also, I feel like we don't ask the right questions. Like, these days, kids are depressed. So you need to start asking them questions, like asking them what they going through, asking them how they feeling. You know what I'm saying? And tap into that and see if you need to get them help at a young age. Because kids are killing themselves, not just adults. kids. So again, my heart goes out to her family. I just ask that everybody say a prayer for her family. And if you know somebody that is experiencing depression or suicidal thoughts, please be an ear for them. Also, revert them over to this numbers. It is the National Suicide Hotline. It is 1-800-273-8255. Yeah, this is serious, y'all. Like, we have to be healthy. And I think the only way that we, not just me, we are healthy is if I'm healthy. Then I can be healthy for my child, which will be a healthy child. Because toxic people, you know what I'm saying, create toxic people. You know what I'm saying? Toxic people hang around each other. So we just have to do better. You guys, stay safe out there. Again, if you know somebody who is experiencing suicidal thoughts, baby, or if they are depressed, and you feel like they're even leading into anything like that, they said anything like that, man, give them this number. Again, it's 1-800-273-8255. Y'all stay safe out there in peace. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And tell me what you think about this video. And tell me what you think about what happened. Peace.